Hey everyone, got a video for you today. We're going to take a look at the latest Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. I didn't do any reaction. Well, this is actually my first reaction video, to be honest, but I didn't cover the original trailer because it wasn't all that exciting, let's be honest. And I didn't touch the Super Bowl trailer because I didn't get the hate that thing got. But anyway, we're going to take a look at this new one because I think it's worth checking out. So let's bring this thing up and take a look.
Hey, never touch the buttons.
All right, so first off, I see he has a Razor Crest back. I've heard the rumors. It's true. I'm sure there's probably an interesting story as to how he got another one, but maybe they shouldn't have blew the original one up in the first place. Was my original thought anyway. All right, back to the trailer.
I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Okay, so that appears to be a solo character, right? Jon Favreau's Rio Durant. Am I wrong? But this is set like 5 or so years after Return of the Jedi, is it not? So that character got killed in Rogue One. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a different character. But does that sound like Jon Favreau? Kind of sound like him. Anyway, let's go back to the trailer.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Gangsters, war criminals.
Long live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
Okay, so right there, that gives me vibes from Revenge of the Sith. I always loved this scene where little Yoda enters Palpatine's chamber and takes out the Emperor's royal guards. So that's the vibes I'm getting right there.
This isn't about revenge.
That was a U-wing landing there. I caught one of my favorite ships from the Disney era via Rogue One. So apparently there's some Rogue One tie-ins here, maybe. Let's go back.
It's about preventing another war.
Well, at least little Grogu there is not getting real tired and wanting to take a nappy after he uses the Force now. So I guess we're getting somewhere. Maybe we'll get his first words in this movie. Maybe. We can only hope.
Strap in.
You will suffer. And then it will be his turn.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor. The kid will live centuries beyond me. I won't always be around to protect him.
Now, may just be me being hopeful, but was that Dagobah? Kind of resembled Dagobah there.
Are you scared? You should be.
Do we run? Or do we fight?
I like this kid.
Oh, Zeb. We have Zeb from Star Wars Rebels making an appearance in this thing. Now there, okay. We're going to appease some Star Wars Rebels fans with Zeb. Oh, geez. We got a baby Greedo. Just what the world needs. A baby Greedo, folks.
What are you waiting for?
Okay, so Baby Greedo was just a setup to get Baby Yoda back in the baby carriage. So this is one of the things with Disney. It's so sad that they have to keep undoing what they've done. Like how many of these things has he had now, right? We got to keep putting Baby Yoda back in the baby carriage. Holy cow. Anyway.
Let's save the rest for after dinner.
All right. I don't know. So okay, as far as the trailer goes, so this is the initial trailer we should have gotten because they indeed turned the action up, and I'll give them credit for that. This looks a little more cinematic, where the initial trailer looked just like another episode of the Mandalorian. Now, if this gives me more feels like the season 1 and season 2 of Mando, which is a good thing, but I don't know. We did have season 3, so they were kind of on a downswing. But the action much better in this trailer. One thing I don't like, I see it looks as if Pedro Pascal has gotten his way and is helmetless, at least quite a bit in this trailer. So, okay, as far as the baby Yoda cuteness thing, I hear a lot of people griping about that, how they're over that, and Baby Yoda needs to grow up and this and the other thing. That doesn't bother me. I'm okay with that. That wouldn't prevent me anyway from going to the theater to see this, even though he's back to eating cookies and the blue cookies, and maybe he's going to have some blue milky to go with it this time. But that wouldn't stop me from going to the theater. What may stop me from going to the theater is Pedro Pascal fatigue. I mean, I'm so over this guy. I'm so sick of this guy. So I don't know. People don't want to talk about this, but he's a large part of the reason why people may not go to see this. All the shenanigans he's pulled over the last couple of years with all his woke nonsense and his transgender brother or sister thing and his, kind of gay antics there on Instagram or whatever he was doing with lighted sticks and this and that and the other thing. People are kind of over Pedro. So where most people don't want to mention that, but yeah, he's, maybe it's time for old Pedro to go. He seems like a prima donna anyway, always having to have his face on screen. And I'm not sure I want to see that ugly mug up on, a giant high definition screen. So maybe it's time for him to go. There's a couple of ways they could do it too. They could simply just allow Brendan Wayne to continue wearing the costume, never take the helmet off and hire a voice actor, or they could kind of go old school and do maybe like a comic book tactic where maybe bring in Brendan Wayne as a side character, maybe the brother of one Din Djarin or something like that. And then you could kill off Din Djarin and have Brendan Wayne, his new character, sport the armor and, seek justice and vengeance and all of that there, retribution for his dead brother, something like that. Anyway, that's my take on it. What do you folks think? You excited to see The Mandalorian and Grogu in the theater? Are you a little more hyped up after this trailer? Let me know in the comments below if you would, please. And after you do that, don't forget to do all that cool YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe. And like I said, leave a comment. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and pushes the channel forward. And after you do that, and most importantly, don't forget to take care of yourself, take care of each other. And why? Take it easy when you can take it like Pedro Pascal. Sleazy.
Exit light, pursue night, grasp your prey, hold on tight. Dreamless peace is what you get.